As a homeowner, you're always thinking about, I want to sell my home and I definitely want the best price I can possibly get for it, and I really want the selling process to be smooth. Well, getting a pre-listing home inspection may just be the answer to all of your questions. So what is a pre-listing home inspection, you ask, and how does it differ from a normal home inspection? Well, basically, a pre-listing home inspection is done prior to you putting your home on the market, and it allows you to identify if there are any major issues with the home or any minor issues that you can address up front. It just instills more confidence in the buyers when they come to look at your home, knowing that you've done your due diligence, you've already gone above and beyond to find out what may be wrong with your home, and it just helps the selling transaction go a lot smoother. You may get lucky and they may even be able to use that home inspection for the buyer if the agent is willing, and that's just one less thing the buyer has to worry about doing or paying for. And so in the long run, getting a pre-listing inspection is definitely something worthwhile to invest in, and ensuring that your home sells for the best amount that you can possibly get for it, so that you identify any issues early on and can take care of them or address them, and so that you're ultimately going to be able to move on to your next goal or whatever life has in store for you, and that's what you're looking to do. So one of the reasons you should consider a pre-listing inspection is so that you may know before they know. I don't know if this is the first time you've ever bought a home before, but if you can remember back to the home buying process, once you've gotten to that, man, I really love this house phase, and then you go and put in an offer and the offer gets accepted and you're already on a high from that because it's been very tough in this market to get an offer accepted, and then you transition into the home inspection phase just to find out that there are major issues with the home, and it just puts you on a major letdown. You have to go back to try to negotiating, you're not so excited about the house, and you may have second thoughts about purchasing the house. You do not want to be in that position as a home seller. You want to make sure that the buyer is happy the whole time and they can think of nothing else but living in the home that you're trying to sell. One of the things that you may think about is strengthening your negotiating power. And by that I mean, if you find out up front in a pre-listing inspection that there may be some issues that should be addressed with the home, you can use that towards your negotiations, or that may help you set the price of your home at a certain level so you've already taken those things into consideration. Let's say, for instance, maybe the carpet's not in the best condition, or maybe you have like an HVAC system that is working and functionally fine, but it may be getting a little bit up in age. Those are some of the things you want to identify up front. Get a qualified inspector to say that we understand that this HVAC system may be a little bit older in age, but is working perfectly fine and has been assessed to be in good working order, so that you can put the mind at ease of those buyers before they go ahead and put an offer in on your home. Everybody's looking to reduce stress these days, and one of the ways you can do that when you go to sell your home, in super stressful time as it is by get a pre-listing inspection. You should definitely work with a great team of agents, such as our team, the Aulegre Team, where we're providing one of the services such as a pre-listing inspection to you. So it just helps you put your mind at ease, knowing that you have a good quality home that's going to be able to sell with less stress in the long run. Even if that means identifying a couple of those issues you may learn from the pre-listing inspection before you go ahead and formally put your home on the market, that's okay. It definitely lets you know what you need to do. There are no surprises in the end, and you know when you go to sell your home, you're going to be able to sell that home for the appropriate price and have no issues moving forward. Nowadays, things are all about trust, and one of the best ways to build trust with a potential buyer for your home is showing them that you've already conducted a pre-listing inspection. That's really showing them complete transparency in the entire process, and that you have nothing to hide, your home is in good condition, and if anything was addressed, you've already taken care of it proactively and not reactively, so they can feel confident to put an offer on your home, knowing that they will get no major surprises during their home inspection phase, and that they will be able to get to the closing table and move into the home in the time frame that they desire. And ultimately, that's what everybody's looking for. Win-win all around. Just remember, while every home has its quirks, there are some issues that may arise during a home inspection that could be more impactful than others, and you want to ensure to address them. And by getting a pre-listing home inspection, you're definitely able to determine where are my best investments going to be spent in the house. You don't want to go ahead and repaint the house thinking that you're doing a great thing and it looks awesome, just to find out something like a major system needs some updates or repairs, such as your roof or an HVAC or a water heater. You'd have been better off to spend the money purchasing a new water heater instead of painting the whole house if that's what really needed to be addressed. And by getting a pre-listing home inspection, you'll know that and put your investment where it counts. You're also affording yourself to get the fixes at your pace once identified from a pre-listing inspection if anything's necessary to be corrected, and that allows you to make sure that the work is done by the contractors of your choosing in the timeline that you need to be, and probably in the end of the day, you're going to save some money by doing that. You never want to have to feel rushed in the process after you've already put your home on the market, someone has put an offer in, and they're expecting to close on that house within 30 to 45 days. That might be a tight timeline to get certain repairs completed, and you just want to make sure you don't put yourself in that position. Pre-listing inspection ensures you don't put yourself in that position and that you will have total control of the transaction. Remember, in the world of real estate, knowledge is power. Ensure to equip yourself with that knowledge before you put your home on the market and open your doors to potential buyers. If you've enjoyed the video and you learned a little bit more about pre-listing inspections, which I'm sure you did, I hope that you give us a like and hit the notification so that you can see the next time we have a video coming out to give you more Hampton Roads real estate tips. And you just want to ensure that at the end of the day, you're doing the right thing, getting your home sold, helping buyers out, and everyone's happy. So remember, get inspected, get sold. Let's get started today. We'll have a link in the description to our email address if you have more questions about the pre-listing inspection, or you can always send us a DM, instant message, and we'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible and let you know all about pre-listing inspections and how we can help you sell your home.